my channel. My friend's Kami Jelly. I've used a ketogenic journey to lose over 200 pounds, and we are not done yet. We are doing a challenge this month with Olivia NC's channel. There is an August challenge of doing blood glucose, ketones, and fasting. And it is August 8th, so it's the 8th day. So we're going to go over the past week, how much I lost in total, what I'm eating today. All of that will be in this video. If you're new to my channel, we follow my weight loss journey. I do cooking videos, recipes, yard work, you name it, it's in the video. It's basically a diary. It just, each one's a little different. So let me go ahead and show you what I've done 2 days so far. So yeah, hold on. Okay. Oh, cat. Okay. They're attacking my feet. It's morning time. So it's 1:15. Just woke up. It is day 8 of August. 85 glucose. Okay, I will probably not be in GKI ketosis according to this, so let me see. Let's go over the numbers for the week. Here we go. Day 1, day 2, day 3, no ketosis. Blood sugars are fine. My numbers for ketones are just, they're there, just not GKI ketosis. My weight fluctuates around some. You can see my carbs were anywhere between 3 and 9. My fat started off low because I had been sick, and then we're moving them up because I watched Wendy and them. My calories started off extremely low and then started going back to normal. So my fasting for the whole week has been between 19 and 16 hours except for one day. All my numbers are basically the same. You can see how I've upped my fats every day. You can see I've upped my calories, trying to get them. My carbs have been under 10 total this whole time. And today, so I was in ketosis the 4th, 5th, and 6th, and 7th, but not today. But that's okay because I didn't need enough fat, I guess, which means where's my fat? Which yesterday I ate a lot of fat, but I shared my food, so it wasn't weighed out properly. I don't think I had as much fat as I thought I did. Okay, my weigh-in is 178.0 today, so that is 3.2 pounds in a week. Now, normally I would be really mad that that's all I lost in a week. Furious at such a strict diet. And only, I know, y'all are saying that is what you're supposed to lose. Yeah, but that's not normally how my body reacts. But that's because my body already lost the water weight. This isn't water weight here at all. On July 27th, I weighed in at 192.8. So by the time we started the challenge, in less than a week, I had already dropped down to 182.2. Okay, that's because I was sick. And I got sick, and the weight that had been stuck on me in food and crap and other things came out, and then I fasted for a while because I didn't feel good, and my everything was low, so I lost quickly right here. This was a extreme weight loss right there. So I am perfectly fine with this number, because to me it's all kind of tied in together, because I started on the 27th by fasting for multiple days in a row. So in all, since the 27th, how much did I lose? I don't know. Let me add it up because I wasn't adding that part. Oh, I wasn't recording. Okay. So, in total from July 27th, I lost 14.8 pounds. That is normal for me when I take all carbs out and I add fasting in. In the first 2 weeks, I lose anywhere between 10 and 23 pounds in the first 14 days. So, we're right on cue, because even though the official challenge of taking our blood test and all that did not start until the 1st, my challenge of doing fasting and cleaning out my body started on the 27th for me. Well, not the 27th, but the 28th, because I got sick on the 27th and 28th morning. And then from there, I just went ahead and ran with it. I'm like, well, we've cleared out our body. Let's just run with it. Okay, it is 6:07 p.m. I have had collagen coffee today. That is it. Of course, I forgot to wipe it off. Maybe I should redo it since I didn't wipe off my first drop. These are expensive though. So it said 94. I think I'm gonna have to order some more. I don't think I have enough for the whole month. Okay, I am gonna redo it. I used my first drop of blood. I never used my first drop of blood. So let's see what happens. So my ketones is 1.2, which I had collagen coffee. So it had 2 tablespoons of heavy cream in it. It had the collagen with some fat in it. Okay, let's see what this number is. Definitely wiped off the first drop. 100. Ha! Okay, so we're going with 94. Well, it'll go with whatever it wants, so it'll probably say I'm not in ketosis. I don't even know if y'all can see that. So, yeah, not sure. Maybe because I didn't eat. Maybe because, I mean, it's been hours since I had that coffee, too. So, we're going to say I'm going with 100. And we're going to go with those ketones because I'm hungry. And we're going to try some chocolate toffee keto chow. Surprisingly, even with the 100, I'm in keto. Well, I don't know if that recorded me. Surprisingly, even with the 100 glucose, I'm in ketosis, moderate ketosis. My score is a 4.6, something like that. I was, yeah, not expecting that, to be honest. I thought I would not be in ketosis. So, I was going to make it as ice cream. It didn't freeze all the way, but it's frozen enough. I put 3 tablespoons of powdered butter in here. 14 ounces of water, and that is it. I'm not adding anything else. We want to see what this does to my blood sugar. And Wendy announced in her video today that they will be doing this next week. I had already planned to start it today because I want keto chow back in my life every day. It is the new week. It is the 8th. So we are going to give it a try. I'm going to test it 15 minutes, probably 30. I don't know. I don't want to use tons of strips, but I am going to test at the 2-hour mark for sure, the 1-hour mark for sure, and we'll see in a minute, maybe 15 minutes. Alright, so I just finished the keto chow, and I haven't eaten anything cold or drank anything cold since the 27th, and it is hurting my stomach. And it was ice cold, like it was half frozen. So, I don't know. Maybe I have a cold thing. I do have a cold intolerance. I have a thing I always pronounce wrong, Rayon syndrome or whatever. It's basically with your hands and feet and cold, and maybe I can't handle the cold inside my stomach when I eat cold things. I don't know. I haven't done any cold in a while, and my stomach started to swell and it burns. So that being said, I need to do a video of today's body one. I'm about to do, I think at 15 minutes, I set it to ring off for me to check my blood sugar. You did see the thumbnail, but I probably should have put something else on so that you could see better. So it is a little loose. I probably should have put something tighter on. But this is what I got going on right now. Let's see. A little swelling right here, though, if I'm eating that. But I am very pleased with the ribs. Like, it is gone underneath my rib cage. The weight loss has brought my rib cage back. So far it's doing good. I should have just cooked the keto chow, y'all. I don't feel like this. My stomach doesn't swell. I don't get any pains. Well, and I make it like not ice cream, but cookies or something. But I didn't want to add egg to it because I want to do a very close test as possible. And I have a feeling different keto chows might react to time it different, because to me, the chocolate toffee one is one of the sweetest ones. I might have called it wrong earlier. I don't know. I keep wanting to say chocolate chot zero. Okay, my brain keeps thinking about that, which I'm not allowed. No way. The chocolate toffee I haven't had in a while because I had ran out. Is so yummy and so sweet and so toffee butterscotchy. I love it. I've never cooked with it. I've always made ice cream with it. I think I'm gonna start cooking with it if this test goes good. Because yes, I like the ice cream and stuff, but I never feel so great. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's just, I don't know. All I know is my stomach is not liking it right now. I haven't had keto chow in 2 weeks almost. I've got heartburn from it. So I don't know if it's the keto chow itself, or like I said, I hadn't had anything cold in a while. A long while. My water isn't even cold when I've been drinking it. So maybe I'm just having a little reaction to my stomach not used to having cold things in it. Okay, a lot of people don't realize your body doesn't even like cold water. Your body doesn't like cold things. You're naturally warm inside there, and if you go a while without having any, you can feel the effects more. I've done a lot of research lately in that. Why people drink warm water, why it helps you lose weight, why drinking cold water slows down your weight loss, things like that. And one of it is because your body does not like to process cold fluids and stuff like that. So when you put it in there, the whole processing thing goes slower, and I already have an issue with my body not processing stuff out as it is. So it's one reason why I hadn't been making a bunch of ice cream lately. Yesterday I had the pudding ice, protein type pudding thing I made, and it did not affect my stomach like this, and that was very cold. So I don't know. It also was kind of flavorless, and maybe it's, I don't know. I think it's because, I don't know, because that was the first thing in my stomach yesterday too. Who knows? Who knows? All that we care about right now is the glucose test. So I need to get inside so I can hear Alexa when she goes off. As you can see, my brain is like going 1,000 miles a minute, trying to think, why is my stomach feeling bloating? And I'm getting heartburn, and I don't feel so great. Now I can tell you, when I do the snickerdoodle ones, that never seems to happen. I have not had this reaction, but I haven't had chocolate toffee in forever, so I have not had this reaction in months, and I've been out of chocolate toffee in months. Sometimes I'm just sensitive to one flavor and not others, even though it's the same ingredients basically, except the flavor part. So it could just be that. Just like last night, I got heartburn from the electrolyte drinks for the strawberry one, but the berry one does nothing to me at all. I can drink it all day long, because my stomach just reacts to certain things. So don't listen to my stomach when it comes to, will something hurt your stomach, because everything's going to hurt mine. So let me get in there and go set up, because I know it's almost time for that 15-minute. Okay, you're about to see a keto chow test of the chocolate toffee. Now, I have polycystic ovary syndrome. I have severe insulin resistance. The only way I control it is 20 total carbs or less. And lately, to really control my numbers, I need to be 10 total carbs or less. So, I'm going to freak out in this video. I am warning you. But after hours later, I have calm myself down. And I'm going to do it again with other flavors, like snickerdoodles, making them into cookies, putting way more fat into them, because more fat means less. So when you eat fat and protein with carbs, even if it's a potato, it makes the effect of that way lessen. So maybe I didn't put enough fat in there, okay? One. That's what I'm going with right now, because I love keto chow and I'm so pissed off. Also, before eating it, I still weighed 178 because I hadn't really eaten or drank anything all day. Just one coffee hours earlier and I had already peed it out. After eating it, just that, I got on the scale and I was 182. That little container does not weigh that much. It is 14 ounces, maybe 16 ounces with the powder. So maybe a pound. I could understand going up 3 pounds, but my blood sugar rose and it dropped quickly, which is a good indicator that my insulin got released to my body, and every time that happens, I gain weight. This is why when I go off keto for a meal and go right back keto, it is why the next day I am up between 2 and 5 pounds, just because the insulin released in my body. That is why. So, I love keto chow so much. I am not saying this is a real thing, hopefully. Okay, because I went and watched other people's videos, which are very rare to find, by the way. Very rare. And they test every 15 minutes in them, and it's more like also Keto Chow itself has 15-minute ones, so they do test 15 minutes later, and their numbers never rise, okay? But I believe they are healthy people that doesn't have all these underlying conditions that's been in my body for years. I don't think they were ever 434 pounds. Like, that matters, okay? It matters that I was extremely big, extremely issues, polycystic ovary syndrome, insulin resistance, heart conditions, high blood pressures, fibromyalgia. I could go on and on and on and on with the list, because I don't want you to think it's going to do this to you. You need to find out yourself, okay? I am messed up. And ever since I got COVID twice this year, because I got it a couple of times last year, but twice this year, recently, in the beginning of July, everything seems to be messing up with my body. I can't even have salads anymore, okay, of any kind, or I shoot up in weight. I literally gained tons of weight. And I couldn't be having an issue with sucralose now, which we're going to find out, because I'm going to do a sucralose test probably in tomorrow's video. So, and it could be the flavor. I'm going to be honest. It is so weird. Sometimes it's just a flavor thing that spikes my blood sugar. So, we will definitely try snickerdoodles next and savory chicken later. I had done savory chicken a very long time ago and it did nothing to me. Of course, it had no sucralose in it. People. Even if it turns out to be real, I know I can eat it at maintenance. It is not a product I am willing to give up. Not because of just taste and because of what I can do with it, but because of all the nutrition that's in it. Okay? So, watch it. Watch the test. Watch what's about to happen. I wasn't going to put this at the beginning. I was going to put this at the end. And then I decided y'all might not stick around to the ending. Some people don't. Just watch. Just watch. And no, yes, I freaked out and messaged Wendy because I needed support. I was totally freaking out. So yeah. So watch it, and remember, this might not happen to y'all, and it might just be a fluke with me. It might just be the flavor. It might just be because I'm having so many issues. I don't know. We're not taking it as gospel. Okay? I'm convinced. I can't take it as gospel because I really like this stuff. Okay, the ice cream is amazing. The cookies I make with it's amazing. So either we're going to either test snickerdoodle cookies tomorrow with it, depending on what my weight is in the morning, or we're gonna test the sucralose itself and Skinny Girl syrup. One or the other. We're doing one or the other tomorrow. We're gonna test something. If my strips come in, they're supposed to come in tomorrow. I only have a few left. I think 4 or 5. I have a lot of ketone ones. I thought I had more glucose than ketones, but actually more ketones than glucose. Second coffee of the day. So, go ahead and watch. Watch it all. Experience it with me. But don't come at me and say, ooh, see, you shouldn't be doing that. Because we're going to give it another try. Okay, I've had no carbs of any kind in my system for 10 plus days. So that could be a major factor why. It might have went in shock. So, yeah. We'll find out. We'll find out because we're going to do it again this week. Like I said, maybe tomorrow. I've just placed an order for more strips because I wasn't going to have enough for the month, and this will allow me to finish this test with no problem. You only get 60 strips, so that's either 1 a day for 2 months, or that's 2 a day for 1 month for $60. That's why I don't do this all the time anymore. It is expensive. I'm doing it just for this challenge, and then I will not be doing it again, except if I'm testing a product. Whoa, sweet baby Jesus. Okay, I'm not going to do the ketones for this one. We're going to save the ketone strip for the 30-minute mark. Okay, I can't say anything right this minute. I'm a little in shock. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Yeah. I might have just messaged Wendy because I'm so devastated right this minute. Called Mom because Mom was doing great on keto, losing tons of weight, and so was I. And we both started doing keto CHOW last year, and our weight just stopped. When I cook it and things, it spread apart, right? And I gained weight. Hers just stalled and didn't go anywhere. So right now I'm wondering, I'm going to do the savory chicken another day, of course. I'm wondering, what if some of us can't handle keto CHOW? Hold on, Wendy just messaged me back. Okay, I will admit the last 15 minutes I have been pacing back and forth because I was so freaked out by that number. People test at different times, but every test I've ever done with any keto breads or tortilla shells or anything, any keto product, I've always done it 15, 30, hour, and 2 hours. And I'm doing this the same way because the breads didn't do this to me. The breads only made me go up 10 to 15. So, all right, first blood wiped off. Let's get more. Please have come down. But that spike is really upset me. Okay, it's come back down. So, yeah, it's come back down drastically. Thank God. Thank God. I was getting very, very, very upset, but I don't like that spike at all. Okay, so I am more happy that the number went down just as quickly as it went up. However, I don't like seeing that big spike and it dropping so fast because then it concerns me that my body just dumped a lot of insulin in it, and that is what we don't want it to do. So I'm a little I'm a little nervous. I've watched so many keto people over the year, and the one thing they always say is if a product shoots your blood sugar up in the first 15 minutes and then shoots it back down, it means your body probably there's shot up a bunch of insulin in it. And that messes with your weight loss. So I don't know, because you hear something different from everyone too, okay? So you have to decide, you have to do a test on your own, and you have to decide what you think. Right now, I am thinking I am not going to be eating these solo anymore. And maybe it was the powder butter. Maybe it needed to be a real fat butter instead of the powder butter. I honestly don't know. I'm going to do another test doing snickerdoodles with eggs and butter sometime this week as well, and doing the savory chicken with real butter, at least 3 tablespoons as well too, because fat does make a difference. I also have to say I'm starving. I was hungry, but not crazy hungry before I ate the keto chow. Then I ate it. I thought I was full, but here it is 30 minutes after eating it, and I am more hungry than I was in 2+ weeks now, since like the 27th. I am famished. I will tell you exactly how I feel. I feel like it when I go to an Asian buffet and I eat tons of carbs. An hour later, I'm starving like I didn't eat. Like, that's how I feel right now. My ghrelin hormone is kicked in so much that I am just like, feed me. I know I haven't eaten much yet today, but I find it weird that I'm so hungry right this minute. Yeah, I'm a little mad. But maybe it was my fat, okay? Maybe it was my fat. Maybe it's because I chose powder butter. Maybe. Let's hope, right? Okay, so it has been an hour. We are going to do ketones and glucose. Let me find the ketone one I opened. Please don't say I threw it away. Nope, here it is. Okay, so I'm cooking dinner. I'm making what I had yesterday. Because I'm starving. I am literally like angry hungry. That's how hungry I am. So if this continues to be low, I think I'm just going to end it at the hour mark, because I have never had blood sugars go high. Well, I'll do an hour and a half mark, because that's how I got 30 minutes for my food anyways. But I've never had blood sugars continue to go up and down. So glucose was 99 if you didn't see it. Testing ketones, it's been exactly 1 hour. Lost all my ketones. I had tons of ketones, now I have none. Definitely not in ketosis. Okay, so Wendy asked if I've done the skinny syrup test by itself. Well, basically sucralose test. Skinny syrup is all I have with sucralose in it. So I guess tomorrow I will be doing 1 or 2 ounces, because the serving is 1 ounce of the skinny syrup. Now I gotta figure out which flavor I can do plain. I'm gonna be chugging it like it's a whiskey or something. So that will be tomorrow's test to see if I have an issue with them. If I do, I'm gonna cry. Turn lights out. I'm getting trouble getting this to focus. So 2 hour mark, we're at 101 glucose. Okay, now ketones. .5. Okay, so I'm going to have for dinner what I had yesterday. I'm just making the same thing because I'm hungry, easy, simple, and I need to eat the pork chop. If you did not see it, it has pork chops with the fat cut off, the bone cut off. I left some of the fat. It's not all 100% cut off. And each one's wrapped in 2 pieces of bacon. I have 2 pieces of bacon right here I'm going to eat with it as well. I am going to air fry all the little bony part that still has some fat and stuff on it of the pork chop. Nothing's going to waste, because some of it will come out nice and crispy and I can eat it. I weighed it out. It's about 5 ounces of pork chop, so that's why I want to go ahead and cook up all the bone pieces and the little fats that didn't come off of it. And it looks like I missed a whole pork chop that I didn't even realize was in this bag. I could have made that one. That's okay. It's all going into my little pot here. Hold on. Okay, so it is all going into my little pot right here. I'm going to season it up with the cherry wood from Realman's Real Salt, which you cannot order because they are sold out and been sold out forever, and I want to cry because I'm scared I am going to run out because it is the only seasoning I like. Now, pepper melody, a lot of that on there. Some paprika, it's my new best friend. Okay, we're gonna do air fry. About 20 minutes or so. Probably won't take that long. Oh, sorry, you aren't seeing anything. So, I'm going to use those glucose, the last meter test that I just did. I'm going to use that because I'm going to test this. This is crazy. A lot of fat. Way more fat than protein. So, I'm going to eat this and we're going to test after like an hour. And then 2 hours.